Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I'm here to do a WWE wrestling talk, but I'm gonna be talking more about the women's division. As y'all know, I always talk about the women's division, what I want to see, and everything and stuff, because I feel like the women's division has done a lot for has done a lot for the WWE, and I'm I'm gonna tell y'all what I think that needs to be done and what really needs to be done. So we got a couple of things we're gonna talk about. Before I get to the big thing, I'm gonna talk about Tori Wilson's induction. I'm going to be talking about Dana Brooks, Paige, and Tamina. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, I want to start about talking about Paige. As y'all know, Paige has been on a tour press tour on the movie called Fighting with My Family with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And, she's doing the press tour too because the movie is about her and her brother and her family. Now, I think that is pretty well done and dandy. And my thing is, I cannot wait to see her come back. Now, I'm going, what can she do when she is through doing the press tour and everything? Now, as y'all know, they recently hired Dana Warrior to be a creative writer for the WWE for the women's division. All right, I question that because could that role could have went to Paige. I'm not dogging Dana Warrior. That's not one thing I'm not doing. I'm just wondering, could that job they gave Dana Warrior, could that have went to none other Paige? That could have been a job they could have gave to Paige. Okay, maybe Paige could be something like invite I won't say an advisor, more of a wrestler role model for the wrestlers that are coming onto the main roster, especially female wrestlers. That's one, or be over the female talent for the WWE for WWE. Yeah, it'd be kind of sort of like a general manager type, but it'd be like sort of like should be sort of like managing, micromanaging them, what they can and stuff like that. That'd be a good thing for her to do. Or be like I'm saying, being a backstage. She still can be a talent, but I feel like maybe she could do it, be an interviewer, or 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 to reduce Gray's load. She could be first. She could be a female commentator on the SmackDown commentary team. Just saying. So I would want to see what they could do with her. So now let's move. I'm going to talk about Dana Brooks. As y'all know, I talk about Dana Brooks a lot on my channel. It's because I see a lot of potential in her, and I don't get why WWE does not, and I'm saying does not, give her that opportunity. They have never gave her an opportunity for the women's title belt. They put her in a tag team with not Natalia, and started a rift between that. That could have been a great tag team, but we ain't gonna ever get to see it. Now, her gimmick, what she had did with Titus Worldwide, that didn't work. Now, I can tell you this: if she wasn't, I think she could do a lot more in what they are giving her. But she's more talented. She deserves to be a women's champion. Don't all. And I'm just sick and tired of them always banking on Charlotte Flair, Natalia, all these big names they think is big names. And I'm gonna get to Charlotte Flair in a minute. Now, to get me to say, I think Dana Brooks is a mixture between Beth Phoenix and Chyna, aka Joni Lawler. Y'all, if you don't see it like I do, I mean, if they had gave her like, she's like a little bit of the Glamazon mixed with Ninth Wonder of the World, the Glam Ninth of the World. I mean, come on. It would be phenomenal. It would be great. And I think she probably would be pushed more. So I really wish they can push her as a dominant female force, a dominant female in the female division. I mean, don't always allow on the Bella Twins. Don't always allow on Becky Lynch, but even though Becky Lynch deserves some of the stuff that she does. And don't always allow on Charlotte Flair. But that's another video, y'all. But that's that. Moving right along. Before, let me give you my question. And one of the questions is, should WWE have a women's U.S. championship? U.S. championship belt. Should WWE have a women's U.S. championship belt? That's the question y'all need to answer. So make sure y'all answer that. So one of the things I want to talk about is Tamina Snuka. As y'all know, she's the daughter of Jimmy Fly Snuka. Prime example and thing. You got at least 3 girls on there who are legacies. That is Tamina Snuka, Natty Nearhart, and Charlotte Flair. But Charlotte Flair is the most featured because of the last name. Okay. To get me to say, wait, if y'all doing that to Charlotte Flair, why y'all not doing this for Tamina? Tamina is Jimmy Fly Snuka. She flies, she does some moves almost like her dad. But she has this tough and ruggedness. And like I wanna say I think her time might be coming up soon because she has two kids. 2 kids. I would have never thought she had 2 kids. And I feel like she's a mother. She's a mother first, and then she's a wrestler. And my thing is, give her that opportunity. I have never seen them push her since she's been in the WWE. Push her for the Divas title belt when they had the Divas title belt. Didn't push her for that. They didn't push her. Now they are not pushing her for the women's title belt because they prefer her cousin, Nia, over her. And like they only consider her more of a, let me see how I can say, more of a, how can I say? More of a, how you say? More of, how I can say? More of a bodyguard. They consider her more of a bodyguard type. Like they did it with her and Vicky Guerrero, her and Alana, and now and AJ Lee. So I'm going to like to have to say like I am so questionable of that. Now, the next thing the big thing I need to talk about is I want to talk about WWE opportunity for the women's tag team title belts and the women's title belts on Raw and SmackDown. And with this, I want to see. And the question with that, I need to say the question. The question is, can WWE women superstars get a fair chance for any of these belts? Okay, as y'all know, Sasha and Bailey is tag team. And you know, this Sunday they supposed to be facing Tamina and Natalia. Tamina and Nia Jax. I love them, but I just feel like at the moment they should have been basking, and they still basking in their glory. They should not be putting these titles on the line. That's just me, and I feel like this should be a non-title match. I'm just saying, non-titled. But I'm thinking, is this going to be a fair? Because number one, how Tamina how Nia Jax and Tamina can just jump all the other tag teams and go after them. So it looks like they are going to be a shared title belt for both brands. Like I'm saying, I predicted it. But I want, like I'm saying, but will it ever be a chance for these other female wrestlers on Raw and SmackDown to get a fair opportunity for the women's title belt? I mean, I think it probably could be, because it's only probably about a couple people I really feel they probably could headline. I feel like it's a lot of people that can headline, but they are good. But I'll come back and tell y'all that again. But now, while I'm thinking of it, I know Ronda Rousey might finna start do half part time. Now the question I want to come in is, as y'all know, they said Ronda Rousey might be the one replacing the Bellas, but the Bellas would still have producing rights to the Total Divas. Now my thing is, I don't think that if they are leaving, I don't think they should have any rights to the producing rights to Total Divas. I feel like that reign should be given to somebody else, somebody who knows what they're doing. Now, to get me to say I know everything was that. Now, as y'all remember earlier in the year, I can't think of the name of this wrestling show. Wrestling show will start making suggestions that R-Truth was going to be in a love storyline with Carmella. I don't think they are going to do that because I can say because of the situation between Corey Graves, his wife, also with Carmella, I feel like that's not going to be considered. Now, y'all have heard everything I have talked about, and the huge question of the day is, are y'all sick and tired of Charlotte Flair always getting the opportunities more than any other female wrestler? That is the question of the day. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.